Hello, Miss Hello.
How are you?
You And I said, I was listening to, huh? What's it?
Can't hear you.
I don't know why the phone acting up, but I was sitting there listening to um one of our conversations. When you talking to you, after I was listening to one of my videos from 3 years ago, and I'm like, well, was it 3 years ago? Well, 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago. That's about 2 years, about a year ago, huh? When I first met you. Oh, it's been 2 years.
2021, 2 years ago.
Yeah, about 2 years. And I was just listening to, we was talking about when I was in that hotel, after they
Yeah.
took me out of my apartment and stuff. And we were basically talking about that then, it's like everything I was telling you, I wasn't lying. And you actually said that. You said if somebody would have been just coming in and said they wouldn't believe nothing that I was saying. And I told you that's because that word was made up to confuse us just like the game. And right now, I'm in so much pain to the point where it's ridiculous. But I never go to the hospital to save my motherfucking life because when I just picture a doctor in that white coat, I start shaking.
Yeah,
And it
PTSD.
and it's a shame because it all happened when I was in the hospital last time. The last time I was in there, they actually was trying to push pain medication on me after explaining to them exactly what that pain medication did me. You know? But it is what it is. I'm trying to take care of myself the best as I can, one day at a time. So.
Right,
But now I got
I
some
thought
shit
of
from.
wanting to check in with you. I talked to Miss Angela and she said you were doing well.
Yeah.
I wanted to find out about the Miss Angela
Uh huh.
and I wanted to find out about the doctors and see like how what you're doing with like, everything post surgery.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't want nobody worrying about me. That's why cause if anything, I worry more about y'all than y'all worry about me. Cause if y'all don't know what's going on, y'all ain't gonna be all right.
Um, I've been worried and I wanted to call. I called actually 2 times but the phone was busy.
It wasn't busy. It
I
wasn't
don't
busy.
know.
Every time I answered, it said can't complete phone call at dial. Please try your phone call again later. And see, and I'm getting tired and pissed off with this shit because it's showing me how easy they can isolate me. And now, one day I couldn't use the phone or nothing. And I walked out. I rode over there to my next door neighbor, and she said, "Well, I don't know what's going on. My phone ain't working right neither." I said, "Well, Miss Missy?" So she let me use it, and then I got through on her phone, and then it cut off on me. So I'm like, well, it ain't me. It is what it is. They run algorithms on us to get us in a certain state of mind. And most people ain't seeing exactly what's going on because you can tell how the weather is changing at any time. That's because they want you to think that some type of climate control can change and doing bullshit when it's really them doing this shit because they got the weather manipulation machines and shit. It's just that it's all about a money game. And the money game is get as many people sick as possible and you can get money out of them going to the hospital.
Right, right. Are you still in a lot of pain?
I'm always in pain, Charlie. And like I just went to a what you call it there, herb specialist. And I got all my herbs and everything, and I'm working with that. But then you gotta still look at I'm hurt. I'm hurt. My back is hurt. But they ain't treating my injury. They making my injury worse because all they doing is covering the injury by giving me medication. When
Right.
all it is I need a doctor so I can get some physical training, and then I can get all everything back to working like it's supposed to.
Right.
But it's just
And
hard.
is it helping the herbal?
Yeah, it's hurt. That's what I'm saying. It's helping, but as my body is trying to heal, I don't have the physical training to make everything work like it's supposed to. You see? So as my body healing, I'm aching more because my leg trying to move. You see? And as my leg trying to move, it's trying to give me feeling back. And the feeling is aching feeling. It's an aching feeling. Like want to do, but I can't make it do because I don't have that full control over there yet. But I'm like, it's right there, but I can't get it. Nobody ain't helping me with it. And I see that the doctors ain't gonna help me get healthy. Because I can
Well,
prove.
how can you found someone?
Yeah, like I said again, if you don't look, you'll never find. Because it ain't gonna just drop in your lap. You gotta search to receive what you're searching for. Just like this is where you gotta know what you're doing while you're doing something. Because once it's done, you can't undo it once it's done. So you can get fucked up easily if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And these doctors know what the fuck they're doing, and they're going totally against the fucking oath that they signed. But I just realized the oath that they signed, they really signed it to the dude that made them into effect in the first place, and that was a criminal. That was a criminal because at first doctors was made up to be there to help and serve patients. Not no more. They're there to hinder and maim the patient.
Right.
You know, that's why the government want to give you free health care. Because they don't care about your health. They just
Right.
want to get you in the hospital so they can tell you something wrong with
It's not free.
you. Come on, because like I said, nothing free. And whenever somebody say something free, you better run from them. Just as well they say that this is for your safety. You better run from them. Because let me tell you something, Charlotte. There's nothing that you can be safe about dealing with your body. You got too many moving parts. Anything can kill you. You see, all you can do is be cautious. Because if you be safe, you're going to get fucked up. Because you're going to be worrying too fucking much. You see? Only thing can be safe is a car, a materialistic thing that somebody make. You can make that safer. You see, but we divinely developed, we can't be safe within our bodies. Because our bodies is so fragile. But it's a fucking shame because we allowing these assholes to put shit in the air, the water, and fuck up all the fucking food. They don't have nothing natural no fucking more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Charlie, I'm actually eating dirt, Charlie. Do you hear me? I'm actually eating dirt on top of my salad. But that's the particle that I need in my body because that's the minerals that we made out of. That's basically part of the healing process. So I'm actually eating dirt in my food, but the dirt got minerals. But anyway, it's crazy, man. And I got black sugar, but the sugar brown. How is it black sugar if it's brown? But what happens to the sugar to be brown is it starts off black, but it starts off as a liquid. But once it dries out into the powder, it's brown. But like I said again,
Right.
it's crazy, Charlie. But we being poisoned all the way around the board,
Right. Right.
and people don't even know what's going on, Charlie. And you see, and I even was talking to you about, you were telling me about being diagnosed with cancer, and you were telling me about your friend and everything. And I told you, Charlie, your friend is in on the game too. Because think about it. If you're getting a certain amount of money every month or every year, you ain't gonna want that to stop all of a sudden. You ain't gonna better handle that there. So if they live there and say, well, if you don't go along to get along, you've been going on this long, we're gonna reveal everything that you've been in. Now,
Right.
now what? Now you gotta go along to get along now because you don't want to get exposed. Because you first started the bullshit.
Right.
Now you want to get some ethicals and some morals. It's too late now. They didn't got you in the grip because they got something on you. And that's what's happening right now.
Right. That's right. You're right. You're totally right.
Charlie, because it's like I said, everybody, like I say everybody, most people high up always sticking their fucking fingers in the cookie jar. So they always doing something that they shouldn't be doing, and somebody always got a camera on their ass and got them because of what they were doing. And after that death, now I can get you to do anything that I want you to do because you don't want to be exposed.
Right. You're
So,
so right.
so like Charlie, I'm just telling what I done lived through. I done lived through a whole bunch of bullshit to still be here with you. And I'm like, I was laughing the other day because the creator be tickling me. You know, even though I ain't be in no mood to be tickled. You see what I'm saying? But the creator be
Right.
tickling me when I be looking at these animals. Creator be like, look. They showing more love to each other than y'all do. And I start crying after that.
Mm. Mm.
Because that's pitiful.
It is. Yeah. It's sad. It's sad.
I actually cry after that, Charlie, because if we don't realize how equal we are from within, we're gonna end up without a boat to fucking be on when the shit sink.
Right.
because it's sinking fast, and people ain't looking at it.
Right.
Because right now they devaluing the dollar.
Mhm.
You see, and once they devalue the dollar, we're going to go with the yen. Next thing you know, we under the control of China. Shit, it's over with after that. Could you actually think China gonna lay up there and let us be welfare recipients? Oh hell no. They gonna bring their fucking people over here and get ours get gone.
Yeah. It's sad. It's
Oh
hard.
yeah, it's sad and it's hard, but like I said again, I ain't gonna go I ain't gonna go on the night without fighting. And I ain't even much call what I'm doing a fight. My passion is just to wake people up to knowing what's in them already for them to know. Shit.
Right.
Because the wisdom within us for us not to be dumb is the creator within the creation. You're supposed to know better. Because when you know better, you do better. But you know better than no one else. You just know that the creator within the creation is what makes us all equal from within. Because if you don't know where the love is coming from, the love way for free with no material motive, how can you truly love, Charlie?
Yeah.
See,
Very true.
you can't truly love because most people that tell you that they love you tell you they love you to get something from you, to get something over on you. It is what it is. But people play with that word like it's just a simple little word, but it's not a simple little word. It's a word of action and a needing to knowing what you're doing when you're making that action. Because when that man and that woman come together, that's a serious action. Because the effect of that action is you get a baby out of it. You see? So the responsibility that we're supposed to have with dealing with each other, we don't live down let them take their responsibility clean up out of us. And that responsibility is you need to be thinking. You see, they took thinking away and gave you believe, understand, faith, and hope. Now you're made into a fucking zombie. You're stuck on stupid.
Right.
When the truth is you
Right.
need to know. And the need to know is you need to always be thinking about what you're doing in order to be a responsible man, a responsible woman, born to know better. Not to be bullshitting with bullshit that don't make no fucking sense for to be doing. Because just like explaining to the man on the bus stop yesterday, I said, we was taught so far to be so far past stupid to the point where you can't much see straight if your third eye is closed. Because your third eye is the creator within the creation. You see? Because that's your motivation. That's your essence of being alive. That love is inside of each and every one of us all at the same time. And I'm like, we are the ones that's supposed to be showing it towards each other. When the animals do what they're supposed to do, they don't supposed to be fighting against each other. Because they're in the animal kingdom. But isn't it ironic? We feed them our motherfucking food and then they twist it up and now they ain't fighting no more. But we still is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that food that they consuming from us, they giving it up and they ain't getting sick. They just dying quicker than we do. So they find they love before we do because we just moving on along, going along, get along with shit that don't make no sense. And that's the problem right there. But
Right.
like I told you, Charlie, I just don't want nobody worried about me. And when I be like I was the day before yesterday, and with Angela, I told her, I say, when I'm to myself, I'm to myself. But when I try to talk to people and can't talk to them, it pisses me off. And like when I was trying to talk to you and I couldn't get you, and it was like, yeah, fuck it. So like I say again, I don't let the pressure get to me because pressure make a fight bust, and I don't need to be busting nothing. Shit, because they already on I don't know what Molina Healthcare doing.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything from them, so I wasn't sure if you had heard anything from
I'm,
them.
I'm gonna call them up though because um, um, because they saying something about changes to my Molina Healthcare plan. Now this here says application. Like I gotta start all over filling out this shit again. But I'm gonna get to Angela when she comes up. But like I said again, Charlie, it's a program, and you can't tell me everything that I told you. Did I lie to you? Huh, Charlie?
No, I mean, right.
When I mean that, yeah, I told you about the coronavirus. Wasn't what I said it was,
Right.
and it ended up being worse than what I said it was. It was a biological weapon they just did on us.
Right.
They just used a biological weapon on us, and not only used a biological weapon on us, They even sanctioned it and exempt the ones that made the biological weapon from being sued once the weapon hurts or kills the people that they use it on. And it's a shame, Charlie, that what can we do about it? You ain't got nobody to tell. And see, and that's the part that's really hard on the body, is because you can't tell nobody, and the stress make the water pipe bust. And I'm trying to tell you, Charlie, I gotta laugh to myself and stay away from talking to people like yourself, because the love and the motivation to me getting you to realizing that if we don't do nothing, nothing ain't gonna be done. It's gonna keep going the same old way. I can't do it, Charlie. I can't do it, Charlie, because it's like my heart starts fluctuating when I talk to you, because you help me get where I'm at right now. And listening to what I was listening to on here, being in that hotel, if you wouldn't gave up then, I'll be still right there. Still right there, Charlie. If you would have just listened to your people telling me to leave me alone. See what I'm saying? Because that's how fucking broken the system is. It's not for the ones that want to do right. It's for the ones that want to do wrong. Because I don't see why I can't get no legal law firm started. Because I don't want to put it in nobody else's name. Because I already know they're going to have a target on their back. And I want that target to be on my back. Because I'm the one that's not playing no games with these assholes. But they won't, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be this difficult to tell the truth. When it gets this difficult to tell the truth, it's a problem. It's a major problem. When you got the FBI coming after you, the CDC ain't telling you the truth. The FDA don't give a fuck about the fucking meat or the motherfucking food. Because right now I should be able to sue the fucking water companies. Why? Because the water that's in the motherfucking bottles is the same fucking tap water. That's false advertising. But our legal system is a piece of shit. And by the legal system being a piece of shit, you can't sue for shit. Not for shit that makes sense. Because the shit that makes sense to sue for, the legal line lawyers ain't gonna help you do that shit. Because they in the shit too. See what type of catch-22 we live in? The Democrat rats, the Republican clowns, both consist of legal line lawyers. And the legal line lawyers don't never work for me or you. The legal line lawyers always work for the judge, and most of the time they become a judge too. And what happens once they become a judge? They become a fucking pile of tricks now. You see? So like I said again, how in the fuck do we owe China 32 trillion fucking dollars, and it's our tax money that's paying basically everybody? But our children are being born into debt, but the motherfuckers that work for us is children being born into wealth. Tell me how that works.
It's topsy-turvy. It's the opposite of what it should be.
All right then, so that's what I'm saying. We keep on going along and get along like we can't do nothing right to something that's wrong. This is just too fucking stupid to me. But that just go to show you, Charlie, how much those 5 words got so many guinea pigs, slaves, cattle to be corralled around to the slaughterhouse, stuck on stupid. Is what it is, Charlie. Because make believe, understand, fake, hope. When you need to know what you're doing 24/7, you don't have no time to be believing shit. You don't have no time to be understanding shit. You don't have no time to be having faith and shit. And you don't have no time to be hoping for shit. Responsible motherfucking adults do shit. Because they know that they know what they're doing because of what they've been through. And they know what they're doing because of the wisdom that's already within them for them to tell the truth. It's a natural order to live by and be in. You see, because once you realize all the truth to being, it's already in the human being. It's just that we've been taught some bullshit. That's why I say I'm disappointed in the first people, Miss Charlie. And you know what first people I'm talking about? The brown people.
Yeah.
The brown people. I'm so disappointed in the first people because naturally you're supposed to be first. So how in the fuck do you let the second class people teach you to go to work? And then take your place. Now you second class people are slaves for the first class people when you was first. How that work? So like I said, Charlie, they isolate me to the point where I can't get on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. But when I do get to talk to somebody, hey, I give it to you. This is what it is. But it's horrible,
Right.
Charlie. It's horrible. And like I said again, I gotta laugh to keep from crying because crying make you too weak. Some people say, oh, crying is the best thing to do. No, it ain't. If you're crying, lay up there and bring your immune system real, real low, and anything can get in you.
That's true. Very true.
Mm-hmm. That's why I told you, whenever I be crying, I don't be crying in sympathy. Oh, no. No, no, no.
Right.
I cry in straight up pity. But I love talking to you, Charlie. But like I said again, I can't talk to you when I ain't in, I ain't in no talking mode. You see, and when you're in when you're in your right state of mind because you're hurting too much, you don't really want to talk to nobody.
Well, I have to be able to chat a little bit.
Our mom and dad.
And I want to know more about the movie. Oh, they're fine.
Okay, good, good, good.
I want to know more about the Melina and the doctor and seeing how we can get you,
I still ain't get another doctor yet, Charlie. I'm trying to tell you how horrible that is. Because how can you get a doctor when all the doctors are going along with what they're going on with because they're in the game?
that's hard. It's hard. You have to be in network and you got to be like properly
Because
on.
I found out too. I found out too, Charlie. All the people that I want to see ain't in Millennium Network. I even did some research to see what insurance companies was in these people's network. None of them. Do you hear me? That lady say that she don't better get on what they call that there on Medicaid, Medicare. She says she mostly deal with people that pay straight out of pocket because the insurance won't pay her. And that was another herb specialist doctor. You see, because the doctor that I saw where I got all my herbs from, she just a specialist inside her business. You dig? She said that she don't want the MD on there because they put them through too much shit. That's what she said. So like I said, Charlie, when you think about the ones that run the games are the ones that got the money. So the ones that don't got the money, they can fucking penny pinch them until they give up. Cause what you think that happened to all those moms and pop stores after the coronavirus? I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening. Guess what happened to them? All of them gone. All of them gone. They went out of business. Now, I'm like, they were giving PPP loans. I know so many of them that tried to get the loan and didn't get the loan. They're the one that needed the loan. And they were giving a loan to anybody that didn't need it. You see what I'm saying? Just like right now, they giving out money. They say that I gotta have Medicaid, Medicare, both of the motherfuckers, to get that $1,500. When they giving that $1,500 to all kinds of different fucking people.
Yeah.
They make it, look, Charlie, they making welfare recipients, baby girl. And when you sit there and you think of 15 million motherfuckers gonna be here by the time Joe Biden either win another term or lose, Charlie, where these people gonna work at if they can't read or write? They don't even speak English. They gonna be welfare recipients. We gonna take care of them. This is stupid. But it's done in the fashion that they want it to be done in it, because this is done on purpose. Hold on. What you say, Angela, baby? I'm on the phone with Miss Charlie worrying about me and shit. I'm listening to you. What you say, baby?
Oh, I'm worried about you too. How you?
I ain't gonna talk to you. I ain't gonna talk to her, cause I'm more pissed off than anything. Because everything that I've been saying, I don't have no reason to lie because of all the things that I've been through. That's why I tell the truth.
What happened?
I called a lawyer because I want to get a lawyer before I ever go back to the hospital again. Because when I think about a doctor with a white coat on, my heart fluctuates now. So it's like I got anxiety attacks or some shit dealing with just that white coat now. So I'm trying to get a legal representation for whenever I go to the doctor. I was gonna give them a retainer, and them bitches telling me someone will give you a call, and they ain't never called me back. So I got audio tape of all the different law firms that I called so far, and it's like they don't want to take no money now. Something ain't right.
What happened? Okay.
Cause I told you, I went to see my herb doctor. Where I seen a
Yeah,
doctor.
but you say the herbs. You
Yeah.
say the
Oh,
herbs ain't got you anxiety.
no. I'm trying to get you to realize I had this here before. I'm pissed off more now than I was before because I'm feeling better and they making me feel worse. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm not being able to accomplish what I know that I can accomplish if I had legal representation to accomplish it with. Because for them doctors to try to push on me the oxycontin or the hydrocodone again after I explained to them what it did me, that's doctor malpractice right there. Because his practice of what he was about to do me was going to put me back in the same mindset of killing myself. He's supposed to get sued for that.
Okay, so Miss Shirley gonna help you?
Uh-uh. She can help me with the most that she can help me with, but y'all can't branch out of what y'all do. Y'all will get fired. Like if you to help me get a lawyer, you feel me? And somebody found out that you helped me get that lawyer, they will secretly get with me. Well, you basically own that little place, so you'll be all right too. But she don't. She don't. She don't. I'm just being honest. She don't. She don't. She don't got seniority on Miss Boss Lady. She don't got that. She don't got that. Oh, you know I gotta tell the truth. Shit, I know what the Creator did to me.
No, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
You can't do nothing with me but deal with me. And what you're gonna deal with? You're gonna deal with the realness of the love that's in you is the light that's always on. You just gotta know that love is in you, loving you from the inside out. You need to know what you're doing.
Oh, I know you love me, Mr. Docklin. I know you love me.
Because like I said again, I could have left you alone if you wouldn't have came and said that magic word. Do the right thing, Mr. Northland. I say motherfucker. I say motherfucker. I say, oh, that woman touched straight on the heartstring and yanked that bitch. Yank that bitch, cause I'll get ready to go do with somebody else. I ain't lying. And I said,
so what do you need? Like a medical lawyer? I mean, what
I almost called you. Look, I almost called you mama, boy. I said, mama, this is what I need. No, Angela, this is what all I need is really a paralegal. Why I want a paralegal? Because when that paralegal, because I'm gonna pay him well once we get started, we're gonna be paid well.
Okay, well you know what? I'm gonna give Veronica, she our paralegal.
Yeah, give her my number. Give her my number. Talk.
I'm gonna get her to call you to see what is your concern to see if you have.
I appreciate it because like I said, I got a kid because I got almost 100,000 hours of audio and video of all these motherfucking legal line lawyers and the motherfucking practice fucking position LLC limited liability coverage, meaning them doctors can kill you and me because they covered by their legal line lawyer friends. Because I ask you the question right now. Remember how long it was ago you used to hear doctors malpractice? Talk to me now. You used to hear that shit all the time, right or wrong.
I think they did that to me, Mr. Knocklin, with my hernia.
Because like I just said, they don't have doctor malpractice no more because they kicked it. I'm just trying. I'll be honest with you, Chuck. I mean, Angela. They don't have doctor malpractice no more because they took that away because it was charged. The doctors have to pay too much money for their insurance. So they got with the insurance company to break down that price better. So they balance the price out by getting rid of doctor malpractice and put in their class action lawsuit.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is my Veronica come back. She out of town for 2 weeks.
Okay.
When she come back in town, I'm gonna have her to give you a call.
That work. But any look, just know that Mr. Northland is cool. He dealing cool.
If you need me, call me.
Nigga, please. I ain't no nigga that's not gonna lay up there and reach out. I ain't one of them old invalid motherfuckers that's gonna lay up there and die without asking for some help. Well, I die before I go to the hospital though. But I call one of y'all first.
I'm just trying to see where you mind at.
Oh no, because that's one thing about this mind here. I know what matters. And see, and the true part about now, because see, I break it down to you exactly how the Creator broke it down to me to let me know that people lie, and the numbers don't. And the Creator say, when you look at me being the zero and y'all being the ones, I'm starting to think about y'all now. Y'all some stupid motherfuckers. Y'all let the second, but I'm just saying, y'all let the second class people teach y'all to be second class people, and then took y'all first place. And then have y'all eat all unnatural fucking foods. Start using chemicals instead of using all natural shit. Y'all allowed them to do this shit to y'all. How the fuck did y'all do that? I created y'all to be within you to being first. Now you're second to a lesser being, the one that you created because you were fucking stupid. Yeah, you got too smart for your own fucking good and you end up creating fucking bad. Look what your fucking bad did. This is exactly what the Creator explained to me when I went into the light of enlightenment. Whenever you create anything to be servitude to you, it's going to end you want to be better than you and want to replace you. And that's what they try to do. But we can't go nowhere because we naturally ordained to be here. You feel me? That's why they dying off. Because they weren't supposed to be here in the first place. But like I said before, we got too smart for our own good, and we started creating bad, and now we got all the bad out of the shit that we created. Them white people. It is what it is. Because what they said that these niggas don't have no soul. Now why this here? We can easily work without them because they're the ones that brought the chemicals. You see, because the natural order to be in is you always should be thinking. You can't think when you believe in shit. You can't think when you understanding shit. You can't think when you having faith in shit. And you can't think when you're hoping for shit. Because when you're thinking about the shit, you're doing the fucking shit that you're thinking about doing. Because you raw creativity in motion. You ain't nothing but a big old ball of love making shit happen, baby girl. It's just that we've been taught to be fucking stupid. Shit, we just been taught to be stupid. And that's why when you told me what you told me, I felt your pain. And I felt like, as Chris said, don't leave her alone, she dealing with some shit. And I left you alone. I left you alone after that. I left you completely alone. Huh?
You see how you been acting right with me?
Now, because I didn't know that all that. See, because the Creator had let me know that you're good people, but you're good people because of what you believe in, which you shouldn't be doing. You see, what happened to you? I'm just being honest. I'm just saying, because the truth that happened to you wasn't no lie. Got me?
What I told you about that?
I'm just saying the truth that happened to you wasn't no lie. So like I said again, it wasn't no lie. So like I said again, the truth wouldn't allow you to lie to yourself. So that's why I'm trying to get you to realize you experienced that death because somebody had a bad mindset, but you got through it.
To know that you can overcome.
The only way you can overcome, right? But right. But see, like I said again, just like you did that death, but let me tell you what it all was to you being is that strength of the Creator within the creation. Because that love is the only thing that holds you together, girlfriend. Because if you didn't know the love, you couldn't have been believing in the bullshit they gave you as a child to still feel like you was violated as a child, still to be a grown woman. You see? But now the need to know is the love is what holds you up and holds you together, and that's the Creator within the creation. That reality was created for you, or you wouldn't be here with me right now talking to me. Hello.
You wouldn't be here talking to me.
Thank you. But definitely me, her, definitely me, because I can actually say, and I don't give a fuck about them even much listening, because they can't go get none of my shit and bring it back to bite me on my ass, because I made sure it was buried perfectly. You feel me? Nah, and like I said again, and you done been through some hard time shit, and I done did some hard time shit, but I ain't never been through what you done did, and I ain't never did nobody what was done to you. See what I'm saying? Because my whole thing with y'all was a woman is more valuable than fucking gold. I run in front of a fucking car to knock you out the way before it hits your ass, because just like when I had my car accident. Now, I know because they don't know what the truth is in them for them to be like that. You see what I'm saying? Because I know that divine intuition that's in me all day, every day. That's in you. That's in every living individual, every living human being and entity living on this planet. You see? But the mind that matters is you having the mind that matters. That's why you supposed to know who you are 100%.
$10,000 is crazy. Okay.
That's it again?
I said these people gave away $10,000.
You see, but we think about it, that $10,000 they gave away, at the end of the year, they get that back. You got to see what the gimmick was for them giving it to see how much money it's going to make for them before they get it back. You see? Come on. But like I said, if I didn't know what I know, I couldn't explain to you what I know, and where would I know come from me to know. Because that need to know is for you to know too, because it's the wisdom within you already for you to know. Because all day, every day, they got thoughts passing by. It's always on you to catch them or let them fly. You see? Come on, because your wisdom is there for your instincts, for you to not be as dumb as this fucking society would treat you and teach you. To be as dumb as a motherfucking Chico stick.
Yep.
But like I said again, I love you, just like I told Charlie. But I ain't gonna put no pressure on y'all, because y'all done had a lot, because Charlie going through some stuff with her parents. Her daddy don't know who he is no more, so he got the Alzheimer's shit bad. You see? Well, man, but I told you, I ain't gonna tell you, if Charlie, I'll listen to the tape right now, cause that's what I keep that a bit, boy. That's one thing about me. I got my evidence. So I got the tape of 2 years ago when I first met Charlie, and she was telling me about her supervisor was trying to push me over to somebody else, and she said, no, I'm gonna deal with him. You feel me? So I was telling her, I said, Charlie, if you wouldn't have dealt with me from the creator within the creation, doing what you wanted to do, you'd have did what your job said do, and you'd have let me alone, and then you'd have let go of the truth, and then somebody else would have got hold of me, and it'd have did just like the rest of them do. Cause see, Charlie, I told you, Charlie, one of them Indians. See, they got different beliefs too, but I got a straight. She's on a straight narrow path now too. But like I told her, your path wasn't bad. No, it wasn't. It's just that you can't be making believe when you know something is happening, cause you're lying to yourself. Cause like I told her today, I said, I ain't never told y'all, but y'all need to know. Did you know that they got 3 words, not just 2 words in that word believe? I guarantee you can't even see the 3rd word in that word. You can just say it.
What's talking about lie?
Now why? Nah, lie is lie is the word in the middle. The word in the beginning is be. Now, what is the 3rd one? The 3rd one, the 3rd one actually tell you what to do with the fucking word. Leave it alone. The I turns into an E, and the E turns into an E. Yeah, you ain't never thought about it that way, yeah? You never thought about all them words they made to fuck up. The motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers flipped us like pancakes. I ain't flipped us like pancakes. Instead of pouring syrup on us. That bad maple syrup that only come from the tree. Some shit they mixed out of motherfucking sap or some other shit off the ground. Motherfucker.
Okay, if you need to call me.
Alright. Take it easy, baby girl.
Have a good day.
I always do.
Bye-bye.
Hello? Charlie? Hello?
Yes, hi.
Boy, I'm like, what I try to click, I try to put you into the 3-way, and it was saying auto call failed. And then when Angela got the phone, it said holding call. That's what it said. The phone said it. I'm like, hold on. Y'all wouldn't let me, cause I was gonna, cause see, I was telling Angela a while back.
I have another session coming up.
Go do your thing. Go do your thing, Charlie. But I was just telling Angela, you know, if it wasn't for you, I'd still be in the same place that I was before. And I said, well, fuck all that. I'll let her tell you herself. So I was trying to put you in on the call, and it wouldn't let me do it. And I'm like, and they.
I wanted to talk to Melina, so I thought maybe that's who you were calling.
That Angela called me about that Melina thing. So like I said again, I was gonna get y'all both on the same phone, because I told you we all on the same page. Once you realize the all that's in us all at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Because when you look at just that A and then the LL, shit, the only way you're gonna lose is if you follow the losers. And the losers are the ones that was in 2nd place, born in 2nd place. You see, because we were definitely born to be first. Born in 2nd place, simply because of the fact that we did what we wasn't supposed to do. We got too smart for our own good, and we created bad. On the real, Charlie. And that's why we've been fucked up ever since. That's why we got the non-organic ones came in with all the chemicals when we were doing everything in the natural order of being. You see? But once we create them non-organic people, they start creating all the chemicals, and next thing you know, you got the shit all fucked up like it is. And I was just telling Charlie that, Angela there, because I wanted you on the phone too, because if you 2 ladies would have never came into my life at the time that y'all came into my life, I'd be even much more fucked up than I am right now about this bullshit. So you go and take care of yourself and holler at me whenever you need to talk. But I'm gonna always be here, but I ain't gonna never call you when I'm in that situation where I don't want to rub no vibrations off on you, because I don't think you can handle it.
Let me know how that goes.
Oh, okay then.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Take it easy, man.